my friends. My name is Eric. This is Melo7 Gaming. I'm here at the Servitor, and we're going to play a little Battletech today. We got a quick little experiment. We are going to take the Fanta squad out yet again, Fanta, and we are going to see how the AI does with regular SRM missiles versus, well, we're playing Merc Tech right here with this mod, right? So it has three different types of missiles. You've got Deadfire, which are your standard SRM missiles. Those are what you're used to in vanilla game. They don't lock on, they just shoot right ahead. They deadhead out there. Your Deadfire SRM missiles are what they're called in this. Your SRM missiles now are a guided missile like the LRMs are in vanilla. So you need to lock on and launch it in theory. More of them are going to hit. And finally, you have your Inferno missiles. And they're just like your standard, well, in this case, your SRM missiles, right? They're a guided missile, but they do heat damage. So those are the three types we have. I was finding that my SRM heavy mech AI pilots were not doing very well. And I'm kind of wondering, as is the Servitor, if it's because of the lock-on mechanic for SRMs and the computer is just having trouble holding locks enough to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 quick battles. You can see it's just a difficulty 30. Recommended tonnage of 190. We're at 220 because we're not trying to die. We're just trying to run through and see how they do. Right now we are set up with the standard SRM missiles from Mech Tech, which means these are missiles that require to lock on. We're going to run this mission 3 times. It's an assassination mission on a small map against Comstar, I believe. And we're just going to run it 3 times and see how we do. And we're going to kind of take a look, and I'm going to play with them because I want to know how they... It doesn't help me to know how they react in a vacuum if they're not going to do the same thing here. Now, in theory, they have to do the same amount of damage all the way across the board if I just let them do it, right? If we play it 3 times, they have to kill everything, or they have to do all the damage to get to where they're getting to for us to complete the mission. So, in a sense, we can't really do that. Now, if we did 1 of each, that would be fine, but I worry a little bit that maybe the slot that they're in affects that. So we're going to do all 3 on regular SRM, all 3 on Deadfire, and all 3 on Inferno, and we're just going to see what the results are. And I'm going to play along, so I'm not going to be a passive bystander in this one. I'm going to do as much as I can. We've all got golden boys, which means we're all running a boatload of SRM missiles, and then we've got a couple medium pulse lasers too, just in case we run out of SRMs. And we're going to drop, and I'll see you on the planet.
All systems nominal.
Recon has tracked our targets are somewhere within this vicinity. We have marked their most likely whereabouts on your map. That bounty is as good as ours. Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our
Can't do much about that. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Let's check out the other locations.
Oh, I'm not going to get to that guy.
Enemy eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I have a visual on the target. Take them out.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Now, like I said, we're just going to keep running through here. Oh. I'm taking a little bit of damage. I'm going to slow down, try to get our gyro back going. There we go. Nobody else is really taking any. Are you guys in this battle with me? There they go. Now they're showing up. Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked. I'm going to kind of slide over here a little bit. Why are these guys not shooting anything? Well, that's the joy of this, right? I mean, that's why we're doing it, because we're finding that they just don't seem to do a whole lot. Who do we got behind us? Oops. Need to remember what my buttons are there. So I have 2 of them. On 2, I have them just chain fire. If I have enough missiles. I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? Come on, come on.
Destroyed.
There we go. Oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. We might die. We might die. Are they doing anything? I guess that'll tell us something, right? If we get to the end of this and we find that I died and they did no damage, then we'll have our answer that they do not like this. I'm gonna kind of sneak under here, see if I can go. I feel like I've done most of the heavy lifting here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Let's send him after that guy.
Target is our target.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, my back is damaged too. I can't even turn around to hide. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. Come on, guys. Are you doing anything to him? I'm not seeing a lot. There's a little bit. There's a little bit. Okay, those look like SRMs hidden. Right, because they're kind of all over the place. I'm going to kind of sit here and wait, see if he comes back close again. They're chasing him. There's a little bit. I'm not sitting back here to be passive. I'm sitting back here so I don't die. All right, so he's gone.
New target
Oh, he's not yet.
acquired.
Oh, run away, run away. Oh, who we got up there?
Is down. Kill confirmed.
Okay.
That bounty is ours. Fire will break open a case of timber.
Really, did all the missiles land next to it?
Target acquired. Target
Okay.
destroyed.
So the question is, where am I supposed to go to get out of there? All the way up there. All right.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna go.
Missile.
I'm gonna go. Because otherwise I might die.
Target destroyed.
We'll let them keep fighting. They're in good shape for the most part. It's just me that got beat up. I don't think any of those are hitting. Come on, give me some missiles. To be fair, I wasn't great either. It seems like the missiles are hitting low, right? We're on it, but maybe it's just the trajectory they come out from the launcher. You know, like the LRM, the stream ones like to do this. All right, so they did actually reasonably well. They did about the same amount of damage at the long run as I did. Now, I got a lot more kills because I was on the vehicles a little bit more. But 457, 401, 433. This one did 258, but you know what? That's fine. They were all essentially right with me for how much damage they did. So I would say so far, my theory is a little bit busted. I'm going to run the exact same mission. You can see it right here if you're interested in doing it yourself. And then I'm just going to change the ammo type real quick, and we'll be right back in.
Attention. Prepare for battle departure.
All right, we're back.
Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
And everybody now
Reactor
has...
online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Intel is spotty on this one.
All right, we're back. Everybody now has...
At any one of the marked locations on the map. You'll have to get
Has
eyes
dead
on the
fire?
target before we can identify them. Someone wants this one dead, and we're happy to oblige.
More helicopters up there somewhere?
I'm not seeing our targets.
Oh, they're way down there. Okay.
Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we may not see a difference in damage here, but it sure feels like they're more useful so far.
The target. Take them out.
So I'm a little bit, I'm going to slow down, spin around here, get my gyro back.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We're just going to, oh yeah, baby.
I just took that mech out. Target Alpha has been neutralized. That bounty is ours. Bard will break open a case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safely. Target down.
Destroyed.
Well, I don't know about them, but I'm better. This guy needs to die. I mean, that was pretty darn fast. Let's go ahead and keep going here a little bit. We're looking more about ratios than anything else anyway, so let's see if I can get... I'm having a hard time getting targeting here. Come on. Let's just get a bunch of them out there. He's hiding. He doesn't want none. Just like me last mission. I didn't want none either. We get close enough for the pulse lasers. There we go.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I still think the pulse lasers are... I mean, notwithstanding that shot right there, it seems like I still like the pulse lasers better for vehicles.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I mean... Oops. We're not gonna hit anything over there. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it feels like we were a lot more efficient, that things died faster. I may not show it in the numbers.
Target acquired.
But it you know, it took us a while. We were right on the edge last time. Let's see, let's get him targeted so we see how fast he goes down. Yeah, I don't know. I like them better. I say I don't know. I'm not sure yet at this point.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I still like the lasers for the vehicles and stuff. Look, he's got like no armor left. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna run out. I mean, we've effectively killed everything here, except for me. Apparently, we needed to splash me with some lasers quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna run out, and then we'll kind of compare and we'll see how much damage they're gonna do. I think we killed everything, so they shouldn't be racking up the damage while I'm running away. Except I can't apparently walk up a grassy knoll there. It was not me. We now know that because grassy knolls are my kryptonite. All right, it kind of shows the opposite. It shows me doing 798, whereas last time I did a little over 400, 450, and they did a little bit less. Now, to be fair, it looks like they more or less, at least as a ratio together, did the same. We had two of them over 400 and one of them about 286. I took an extra 300 damage away from them, it looks like, because I was a lot more effective. I felt like the entire fight was more effective, though, and that I could kill more because I wasn't being absolutely destroyed. So it went faster, but I'm not really seeing a huge difference in the numbers. This number that we're seeing here is because I was more effective, I would say. But the fact that everything died so much quicker, and that initially I wasn't getting absolutely swarmed, they came out, it seemed like they were more decisive with what they did. And while at the end of the day, I think they did about the same amount of work, it felt like that more decisiveness meant the mission was over faster, and we took a lot less damage. I mean, he took 119, I took 109. They took less than 50, the other two did. So as a group, we took less damage, and I took considerably less. So yeah, I feel like the Deadfire missiles are the way to go, even if I couldn't scientifically prove it here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and we're going to try the Deadfire missiles. So let's take a look at the Deadfire missiles real fast. Now, just so you know, there's no graphic here going on, and it's because there's a bug in the deal. The mod author is aware of it. He's already said it'll be fixed for the next version. For all I know, it already is. I haven't looked actually to update this in a while. I pulled mine off of Nexus because there was an issue with a compatibility mod on the Epic Game Store. They hadn't updated that one, and so in my troubleshooting, I ended up with the Nexus version of Merc Tech, and I just haven't gone back. But it means the game's not automatically trying to keep stuff up to date for me. So I recommend, if you can, just get off the store and keep it that way. But Nexus Mods has treated me pretty well over the years too, so I don't have anything negative to say about them either. So whichever way you want, but I know that in my version there's a problem with these, but he's gonna be working on it. So let's take a look right here. We'll see that this one does 4.5 damage per round, whereas a Inferno, we get down here to the eyes. Let's just do it. Where's it? Let's just do ammo. Here we go. All right. So Inferno does 3 damage per round, and then it does 2 heat damage. A Deadfire does 4.5 damage per round. So we're losing about a third of our damage, and we're converting that into heat damage. So we'll see how that works. Now the standard one does 3 damage per round. So that might be just part of it. Because of the lock-on, maybe he felt he had to boost the damage of the Deadfire to get more damage out of it. I don't know. I'm guessing the real difference with the SRMs locking on is that you can do it from farther away, right? So you get that little fast mover. You can launch those missiles farther away and have some hope. Whereas if you're not, then you get right off close to them, you face hug them, and you just let them have everything. So, the lock-on ones, I say, give you a little bit more flexibility. You can shoot a little bit farther away. But I don't know that... I didn't realize it was like a 1.5 point difference in damage. So, and then the Infernos are the same damage, but they do heat damage. So I would say if you're going to run regular SRMs, you may as well run the Infernos, right? Because 3 damage plus 2 heat, crit chance of 1, 3 damage. You may as well do SRM. Yeah, you may as well just 85 versus 80. Oh, hold on. How many rounds? 132 rounds versus 132 rounds. Yeah, I don't see any reason at all to run the standard SRMs. You may as well run the Infernos just for the extra heat damage. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of some Deadfire ammo here, and I'm going to put some SRM ammo in, and we'll slide it around, and I will go through all of the mechs, and we will update for Inferno, and we'll see if that changes anything.
All systems nominal.
Recon has tracked our target to somewhere within this vicinity. We've marked their most likely whereabouts on your map. That bounty is as good as ours. Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip.
Really?
Let's check out the other
There's
locations.
more places on the map? No, it's just the one. I was going to say.
Target acquired.
I think she told us that the first time too, and I wasn't paying attention.
Target destroyed.
All right, let's get down here. So now the thing about these is that these really are only going to be useful.
Field Commander.
Well, that's not true. They're going to be the same as everybody else, right? But they're mostly going to be useful against things that are going to generate heat, like mechs. And you can see here, because we're in heat vision, that this mech is heating up.
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Add one more to my kill count.
So we get down here to this dude. What's our range? 270. Okay, well we'll shoot. We're right at the edge of range for that, so we're gonna shoot this guy. Now our heat's getting up. There we go. We're within. Let's. Our heat's climbing. You can see our cockpit heat going now. His heat's up. Now he's large lasers, right? So if we can keep him overheated. See him? Now he's shut down. We shut him down with these. Now if you're the you know the sniper type, you know, at this point you could easily start getting headshots. Whoops. Those are not going to do much good against him. Now, we can come out of this and you can see now there are some graphical glitches with... Oh, no. It seems to be working, actually. We had some problems with these before where they weren't showing the... it wasn't showing the explosions. Come on. Somebody finish... Get out of my way and finish his leg off. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas. I got more guys dropping. I'm gonna go back to my heat vision because I like seeing how much heat we're dumping in these guys. Let's shut down a Wolverine. Right? He's already orange. He's red. He's down. He's done. Alright, we've more or less got him stun locked at this point. I think we critted the engine. I wonder if he's... Oops, I can't believe that I didn't take that helicopter down. Yeah, I'm actually really liking these. I kind of sort of experimented with them before. But not really. Which leg is it? But yeah, I'm really digging this. I mean, we're putting so much heat on these guys so fast. You can shut down some stuff. So if you were to come in here with something like this, I bet you could take on some bigger stuff because you can just shut it down, right? I mean, something like an Annihilator that's already right on the edge of heat. That was a nice little ragdoll explosion, you know. And then you just shut it down, and there's not much it can do. I think it's already dead. Oh, there it is. We'll give him some SRMs. I don't know that heat affects them in any way, shape, or form, but, you know. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot before we're finishing them off. Now, my one issue with this view is I can't see my lasers. All right, and we'll go. We all took about this. I took a little bit more damage, but realistically, we all took about the same. Can I kill that wall so I can walk through it? I'm so used to playing assaults at the moment that I'm not used to walls stopping me. It's like, oh look, there's a hole there. Yeah, kill that guy. So yeah, I'll see you back on the ship once I get around this grassy knoll that kicked my butt last time. This is by far the least amount of damage we've seen them do. But it's also the most damage we've seen me do, 830. So I went up another 100, so I stole, you know, another 100 damage away from them. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know that this is really their fault. Again, I think this is more, I was more effective. We shut things down. Now, they weren't as good about taking advantage of the heat, right? I don't believe. So whereas when I stun locked them and they were down, I stayed on them until they finished, right? I don't think they were really particularly good at doing that. However, that additional heat that they're putting out, it only took, you know, a few salvos, you know, within, you know, 20 missiles, they were more or less shut down. You know, that's 40 heat right there. If they're already running, that's a lot. So it doesn't take much to dump some heat into these things. So I would say that the additional heat they put in made me much more effective. It made it that much faster to shut these mechs down. And once the mechs were down, then, you know, blood in the water, you know, I just circled and crushed everything. But I like it. I would say, I'm going to hit continue here real fast. May as well exit to the menu. I'm going to say that I believe that your best options are either Deadfire or Inferno, depending on what you're doing. If it's, you know, if it's just, you know, the occasional, you know, if you've got one SRM6 on you, right, I would say go for the extra damage, right? If it's just a supplemental weapon choice and you're just looking for it for a little bit more damage when somebody face hugs you, you just want to do that. Say you're an Atlas, you've got the one SRM. All right, you got an LRM and SRM, you got that AC-20 and some medium lasers, and you're just looking to supplement and give it that little extra punch when you get close, then I would say go with the Deadfire all day long. If, however, it's more of a mainstay of your weapon, man, I would be tempted to go Inferno at this point, even with the less damage, because that heat damage made it so much easier to shut things down. You know, if you go in with, say, like a quick draw, an SRM quick draw with some Infernos in it, man, you can do some damage, or really anything. I don't think you can go wrong, period, with the Infernos. If it's AI only, like if it's a mech you're not really planning on driving a whole lot, I would say give the AI Infernos. You know, we didn't see a damage boost for them, but I would say that extra heat makes the other AI guys that much less effective, right? They're going to put that much less damage out, and we didn't take very much damage that last time with the Infernos. And I would say do that. Just a little extra heat's enough, especially, you know, in a big fight. You know, it takes a while to burn down a big mech sometimes. And so more heat in a fight like that is going to be a lot more effective than what we saw there. Now, we completely stun locked, you know, a medium mech, and we're able to just crush it that way. But if you're fighting, you know, like, say, an Annihilator, heat's already going to be an issue, right? May as well dump a little bit more in. It's not going to take a lot to upset that balance. A lot of those mechs are already, you know, right on the edge of what they should be running. And if you can dump a little bit extra heat into them, man, you can really, really affect the weapons that they can shoot. They either have to decide not to shoot, or they have to decide to shut down. Either way, it's that much less damage that's coming out. It may not be more damage you're doing, but you're going to be taking a whole lot less. So, man, I would say kind of Infernos on everything that the AI runs. And then for your own pilots, your own mechs, I would say go probably Deadfire for supplemental, and if it's a main weapon, Inferno. That's my kind of thinking. And I'm going to go back and rebuild the stuff in my campaign with an eye towards this experiment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been a while since we've done one. Thank you, Magnum Force, who's the mod author for Merc Tech. It's been a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. We've got, I don't know how many videos we've put out so far with it. This is so far, you know, my favorite mod for Mechwarrior. So great job. Really enjoying it. I hope everybody else is enjoying it. And if you got some more ideas for some experiments like this for us to do, let me know, and we'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. He's being shy. For me and the Servitor, have a great day.